Well, it's Saturday night at 10:25, and I'm back walking, finally. Lots of setbacks and distractions and excuses. But here I am, starting over again. I'm not excited about this. It's what I really do want, but tonight I really just wanted to make another excuse and not walk tonight. My back hurts so bad. But that's more reason for me to walk, even though it's what makes me want to excuse myself from walking. I thought by this time I would have had just a lot better traction and weight loss. I wasted a lot of time and let a lot of days go by and weeks. In any case, I'm here now. It's going to be a shorter walk today. It's my first time doing it in a while. I've already got almost 3,000 steps, which I had just from doing regular stuff today that had to be done. My plan is, and I keep changing these plans because I haven't found what I've been able to stick to. But right now, my plan is to walk in the evenings. I've been getting up early in the morning, but I'm finding I work better and I'm more productive first thing in the morning. So now it's work, school, and then I'm trying to stop everything by 8 o'clock at night and walk at 10 so I can shower and be in bed by midnight, because I have repeatedly tried to get a good sleep schedule and I'm not sleeping and I'm exhausted, and that is really causing me problems with working, keeping up with schoolwork, keeping up with regular work, and it is a big deterrent for walking and getting in shape and eating right. I think a lack of sleep is probably my number one problem right now, and I'm also having problems with my memory, which I'm hoping is just because of losing sleep, not getting enough, because it's making me nervous, like I'm getting early signs of dementia or something. My memory used to be so acute, like I was beyond what normal people had for a memory. I could remember everything, word for word, and I never forgot. And now I'm really having trouble, but I also haven't been sleeping well. So I'm hoping now that I'm back walking and get in this routine that this will change, because usually after a walk I just want to sleep. I'm exhausted. So I thought, save the walk for at night, de-stress, and get my walking, my exercise in, get home, shower, and maybe it'll just knock me out. And that's what I need to start sleeping through the night. So we'll see how that works. And we'll just see how that works. Um, there's been a lot of feedback from friends. All good and caring and supportive, and I greatly appreciate that. I guess some of these videos, when I share what I'm going through, people are taking it as me being severely depressed or putting myself down. And the thing is, especially when I make statements like acknowledging being fat or out of shape or this or that, you know, that the thing is we've been taught to not say certain words and not call people certain things and not point out certain things, and because we want to be kind and we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And there's definitely not enough kindness in the world, so all of that is appreciated, but I'm a realist. I know what I am, I know what I look like, I know what I've let myself become. I'm not saying that I'm a bad person, but my reality right now is that I'm morbidly obese. I am the biggest I have ever been in my life. I'm uncomfortable in my own body, and I have a long journey ahead of me to turn this around, and a lot of work ahead of me to turn my whole life around. That's not to say that I'm not happy. I have a beautiful husband that I love. He's the love of my life. I still wake up every day and I can't believe that I have this relationship, this beautiful marriage, because that's not how I grew up, and that's not the marriage that my parents had. So I'm grateful every day. But the reality is, even with all the good things, there's a lot of not so good things. And that's my health. It's my energy level. I can't function and get through schoolwork without wanting to fall asleep. I can't function and get through work without wanting to crash and just fall asleep. And that has a lot to do, has everything to do with not only am I not sleeping well, but my health and lack of exercise and how I eat. Because if you're not eating right, then you probably aren't sleeping well. And one thing affects the other. And I may be fat, and I may be morbidly obese and have health issues, but that doesn't mean that I don't know better. And I do. I know nutrition. I have a lot of information, and I've helped other people, ironically, with their journeys. But when it comes to me doing my own, that's where I consistently fail. And that's okay to say that I failed. I have. I'm trying again. And I will succeed eventually. But this is what it is. And I'm not gonna walk on eggshells or try and paint a rosy picture when it's not. That's why I started doing these videos in the first place. I was looking for other people that were in my age group, women that had similar situations, that were struggled but still made the journey and had success. And I can't find them. Everyone is, oh, look at me, and I did it, and yeah, I've had problems, but I did it, and you could do it too, and this and that, and they're cheerleaders, and their story is rosy. Well, they must be unicorns. Or maybe I'm the unicorn. Because my journey is not easy. It's not rosy. Every time I turn around, there's a bump in the road. there's a setback, whether I sabotage myself and make it that way or things beyond my control. And it's not a pretty journey. And it's not, oh, I'm determined and committed, and once I get like that, I make it happen. Well, yeah, I do, but sometimes it takes a few times to get it right. And I have been thin. I have been thinner. I've lost the equivalent of at least 5 or 6 people in my lifetime. But here I am. And none of that matters. It doesn't matter that I knew how to lose the weight and I knew how to keep it off, because I kept it off for long periods of time. The reality is, that's not where I'm at now. I am fat, I am morbidly obese, I am unhealthy, very little stamina, very little energy, and I can't even walk a block without being out of breath. That's my reality. And I feel awkward, and I feel embarrassed, and I started school, and I have Zoom meetings, and people see what I look like, and I don't look like the others. But I'm working to change that. That's where I'm at. And it's not me putting myself down. It's saying what's fact. And maybe that will be the inspiration or the help or the support that makes someone else going through the same journey or something similar feel a little bit less alone. And that's my goal. Is because I cannot believe that I'm the only one that struggles like this. That I'm the only one who doesn't get it right the first time. When I say I'm committed to losing weight and doing this and doing that. So, and if I am, fine. Then this helps no one other than me to see where I started and look back, hopefully in the future, and see how far I've come. And that's okay too. If I am the unicorn who doesn't get it right, and everybody else does right away, that is okay too. But this is my journey, and it is less than pretty. But here I am, October 23rd, 3 days before Lou's birthday. And I'm on it. I've got my eating a lot better than what it had been. Not perfect. A lot better than it had been. I'm working on the water. And I'm working on walking. So here I am. Hey. And just giving an update to everyone, because a lot of people have been asking, am I still walking? What's doing? I am still walking, but I haven't been. I've been hiding because I've been ashamed. I got an infection in my foot, and then I just made excuses from then on why I couldn't get up and walk. So I was embarrassed, and I stopped making these videos. But that's something that I have to work through, because it doesn't matter ultimately what anybody thinks. I'm doing this so that maybe somebody will feel less alone in their journey. And I'm doing it as a diary to see where I was, where I went, and to look back and see my accomplishments, which basically makes me a narcissist, because everything is me, I, and me. So, anyway, thanks again to all my friends, the ones I've met in person, the ones I grew up with, and the ones I met on Facebook that cheered me on. Thank you. And here I go again. Have a good weekend, everyone. Good night.